Good morning, guys. It's Friday. Hope you're enjoying your day so far. Very mixed picture. By the way, I did try to put in some short for DWAC. Trading was halted. Let's see if it works now. Still halted. Yes, I would definitely go short on that. But short slowly. Because this one can still go up. Still got plenty of room to go up. There is way too much excitement in the market, and that's what really gets scary. This kind of excitement is not good. So do expect a fall very soon. Very, very soon. Do expect a very big fall. So that's why I am, for the most part, a lot more short here. I'm short on TQQ, still short. QQ, Tesla, which has gone ridiculous, but I do Tesla one share at a time. Only one share at a time. Also Netflix, I'm short. One share at a time. Nothing crazy. I'm anticipating Tesla to go up as much as 1,000. That's what they're talking about. So let's say if I build up 10 shares, I want to cap my maximum loss at about 1,000. 10 shares at about $100, let's say give and take. Average loss, that's about $1,000 losses. But I see more of a downside here because I do anticipate something happens. There's a lot against Tesla right now. A lot. Competition, chip shortage. And of course, it's just ridiculous market cap. Almost $1 trillion for a car company that, I don't know, sells about 1 million cars, not even a year. So again, I don't think it's a technology company. It's a car company at the end of the day, but you be the judge of it. With that in mind, let's go over to see what we have. What's a good buy, what's not. Okay, I started building a position for Google, one share. Okay, I put in 5 more orders for Google at the lowest of the day. I think it was 27.48 or something like that. Shopify, I am short. I will wait for it to go down further to convert it. I'm going to start building some positions for Amazon. They just started, so we're going to probably go through some pain with these positions, with these stocks. FB, I sold most of my positions. I left 11 shares. Let me show it to you. I was not one of those guys thinking that FB is going to go up to 370 again or 380. I was just happy taking out my gains and I moved on. And here's all my sell right here. 40 shares I completed, 328 and 339 last one I sold. The 328, I bought it in 326 range, I believe. Yeah, so I was happy to make a couple of $100 and I was out. So it's time for me to buy some more FB, but the way I'm going to buy it is not right now because we don't know what direction it's going to go. Remember last night aftermarket dropped as much as 24, 25 points. So the lowest for the day is 322.56. We don't know if it's going to go low. It may go down below 320. So to be on the safe side, I'm going to do 10 shares at 320. 322 actually. Because it's very uncertain to see how far it goes down. So I put in a position for Google. I put a position for Amazon. FB recovered. Snap, I think it's a little too early for Snap to place an order. But if I want to do a giggle, let's do a giggle on Snap. Right here, lowest is 57.45, which is very close to it right now. So, excuse me, giggle's not going to work here because it's continuing to drop. I have to see a little bit of a distance between the lowest of the day and where the stock is. And here, it's close to the lowest of the day. So it means if I buy it now, trying to do a giggle, it will be a reverse giggle. I'll get stuck with it, which I don't want that. RH, I'd like to do some, but let's see where RH is. Again, close to the lowest of the day. Not recommended. Let's check out my Google. Okay. I put in 2747, 2748. And if it catches, that's fine. If it's not, that's okay too. Don't need to buy. Okay, Honeywell, I was short on that position. And I am not going to convert it just yet. It's still very close up. I'd like to buy some Honeywell, but I'll be patient on it. Trade desk, not just yet, although it's not a bad, it's an attractive looking piece right here. Let's see where it is, where it's playing at. Trade desk. The trade desk. Okay. So lowest is 75.40, right? And it's 76.40. It's not bad. It looks good. Looks promising. So we can go 10 shares at 75.40. And before we do that, of course, before we move on to the next one, I want to go over today's gains. Remember, every day we have gains, and I want to show you that. I show you that on a daily basis, so you see exactly what I do. Here, let's go to the bottom. Our gains are normally in the bottom. Yeah, that was by accident, 911. I have 911 shares of Boeing. I'd sell 300 shares this morning. At again, I bought it yesterday at 213, at 214, so I sold it for 216. So 300 times 2, yeah, about 400 or 500 bucks in gain I had. Let's check it out. I want to show you the transactions here. Nothing to hide. Like I said, trade here with me. We're together. We'll do that. See, all of these buys, 213, 213, 13, 14, 14, 14, all these 14s, 213 and 14. So average about $2 a share for 300 shares. That's $600 gain I just did today. Nice and safe. Nice and quiet. All right. And this is the way you guys got to do stuff. But again, if you're not on this channel, if you're not with me here, then it doesn't make sense. All right, we can cash out at Peloton if we want to. You see Peloton, I've got 386 shares, $306 gain. I can cash that out. Disney, that's great. See, this is the way I built it. 171 and 170. And that's the way we're going to go build it. So let's build some more Disney. All American company. Can't go wrong with Disney. Again, it's lowest, close to the lowest of the day, but you know what? I wouldn't mind paying a little extra for Disney. So 169.50, I think it'll catch it. It may even go to 169, but it's okay. It's only 10 shares. Okay, so Disney, we covered Disney. Yep, I remain QT, QQ, and QQQ short, although I prefer for these to be long soon. Once I'm done covering my short positions on these, I would want to stay long on these because there is more of a chance you make money with these long than short. But for now, I'm short anyway, so it doesn't make a difference. Let's go to the bottom. Okay, Billy, I have gains here. I can cash out, but let's go to the ones. These are the Chinese one I don't want to sell right now. ITW right here, $26 gain, not bad. Or my last share is a $50 gain almost. I can dump 10 shares. So no matter what day we have, and you see that, I have gains on any given day. Tree, I may have a little gain down here, not yet. That's okay. I'll have it soon. I have definitely gains here, Bubba, right here. And all of these analysts are telling you, do not touch the Chinese stock. Do not. You know what? By the time it reaches bubble over 200, they say, well, you know what? It's time to buy it now. And it's a little too late then. Don't do it then. You should have done it when I was with you at the $138 pricing, which I cashed out a lot of them. I had 140, 150 shares. I cashed out half of them. So I'm going to continue to cash out a little bit more. I'm going to cash out my Teradyne right here. Yeah, $30 gain. No big deal. That's good. Zoom. I'm sure I have some gains right here. Right here, down here. I can sell 5 or 10 shares, about $50 gain. So as I said, on any given days, we have gains. And here's my Tesla. I think I picked up another share of Tesla. Okay, I'd like to start buying EL, but you know what? It's a little too late. It's 323 now. I know it dropped big. That's why I had the 2 there. So if I would have bought it at 310, let's say 10 shares, it would have been $100, $130 gain. But it's okay. I'll wait to catch it later. Okay, let's see what we're doing on our Boeing. Our Boeing's 215. Boeing's earnings on Tuesday. I'm not sure if it's after hours or before hours, before the market, but it'll be a big day for me. I do anticipate a bit of a turmoil in that share, in that company, but it would be a temporary pain, at least for Boeing shareholders. I still think this company will go back up, regardless. Okay, what else we have in here? So we went over that. Airbnb. I had 100 shares in another account. I dumped it at 175, so that's good. It's time to pick up something, right? Yeah, it's worth it. ABNB. 10 shares only, okay? Nothing crazy. Micro trading. If you might do micro trading, it will be the safest way not to lose money. 166. Here we go. I remember when I started buying it, Airbnb on my other account, I wasn't doing micro trading. I bought 100 shares immediately, one shot, and I was sitting on it for 6 months, and I was like so frustrated. And I finally sold it at almost, I don't know, $800 or $900 gain. I'm like, okay, I will never do that again. And that's where we are. So I'm gonna do 10 shares at a time. Not looking to make $1 million. I'm gonna make a little money on it. It goes up. Okay, so what else we have in here? Here's another one that I'm patient with, MetaFast. That's okay. It went down to, I think, 180 something, so it's coming back up. Let's see. Let's do one more refresh right here. Here's my baby right here, Boeing. Okay, so let's see what else we have in here. Race, I'd like to do some race too early. Ally Financial, no, too high up. ZTS is no good. Docu is no good. Microsoft, I am short. I'd love to go long on this. I just have to wait for an opportunity to go long on this. Okay, I started position in Lyft. You see it? Lyft is another good one. So I'd like to buy 10 more, maybe do 20 Lyft. 20 doesn't hurt me. 20 Lyft. Okay. How about 48.65? That's a good one. 48.65. Okay, so we got the Lyft covered. TJX is a good company. It's a good sitting position right here at 63, somewhere in midpoint. So it's a good target for us. So you want to go a little bit more generous with your position on this one because it's a slow mover. So if you catch a good price, you want to be a little better on it. I'm going to do 20 shares at 63.70. Okay, 63.70. Here we go. So we got the TJX. Ecolab is a little too early. LVS, I've got 100 shares. I'll wait for it to get to. And I think I did this micro trading way. See it? Although it's very close to the lowest of the lowest 52-week low, I'd like to buy 10 more. It's not an expensive company. So, I know it's going to come back up strong, possibly by the end of the year. And I'm going to cash out then. So 20 shares at $38. You know what? $37.90. I'll be a little cheap. Yes, you could do that. You should do that with me. Trust me. Do that. You will make money. I started building positions on Love, Southwest. Okay, had some issues. So I'd like to add more of it. Southwest. We're going to do 10 more at 47.70. We'll probably catch it at 359 today. That's just the way it works sometimes. Okay. Lucid, I had some positions. I sold 100 shares. Let's check it out. Okay, see, I sold 100 shares at $24 almost. I'd like to pick up those 100 shares at 23. That's a $100 gain, right? So why don't we do that? Let me clear that up. LCID. No, too expensive. Oh, wait. Okay, what else we have in here? Let's see. Lulu's too expensive. Good company, but too expensive. Home Depot too expensive. I am short on all of these. Did we pick up anything up here? No. I know I'm going to catch my Google, and I'm going to catch my Amazon. I think so. Got good feelings about them. Let's go down here. Let's see what's going on with these boys right here. Tesla. Okay. Up 12 points. I mean, seriously, guys. This is absolutely unbelievably ridiculous. So I'll go another 1 share. Okay. It's very possible to go up to 911, 912, 913, this thing. So why don't we go at 911? It catches a 911. It'll catch. See, it's continuing going up from 890 to 97. So it may at some point stop. May go up another 25 points today. We don't know. Let's check on my other short. Although I love this company right here, Netflix, but unfortunately, I don't know. I don't want to pay this much for it, so I'm gonna do another 1 share. I will do that. How about 663? Yeah, looks like I have another share there. That's okay though. So you know what? I'm not gonna place that order then. What else we have in here? Okay. So even with 5 Netflix shares, see, I'm not going crazy. I'm not being generous with shorting 10, 20 like I used to do. I do 1 at a time. Even with 5 shares, I'm only out 43 bucks. If this thing goes south suddenly, let's say drop 20, 30 points, I can cash out 100, 150 bucks. And that's what I'm looking to do. I'm not looking to make a couple of $1,000s on this. I'm just looking to cash out and then go long on this. Because I will go long on this boy right here. Okay, Bubba. See it? This Bubba's doing amazing. Teradyne. Yes, I made $30. I think I should cash out. Here we go. Whirlpool just went back crazy. See it? It was down 10 points last night. Switched back. It's up. I picked up 10 shares yesterday, I believe, when it was down. ITW, I want to cash out probably. Okay, industrial looks like today's going to be the industrial day. Industrial is going to go up because I see it from Boeing. See it? So let's go back up. Honestly, still Boeing's a good company to buy. If you don't have any Boeing in your portfolio, you should do some. Don't do a lot, do a little, because we don't know what I hate the earnings. I don't like to buy anything around the earnings, but I'm stuck with it, so I might as well just hold it. I'll go through it. If the earnings are bad, I'll just go through it. You know, if it goes down 10 points, 15, 20 points. It's what it is. I'll just go down with it. No big deal. If it bounces back, it bounces back, which will bounce back. I know it will bounce back. Okay. So let's go back to Intel right here. INTC. Let me change this guy right here. INTC. Intel was another one. I bought 100 shares one shot, and I dumped 40 of them on my other account, but I'm never going to do that again. All right, so lowest was 49.45, right? I think we're going to visit that again. So let me buy 20 shares at 49.50, right? It's a fair price I'm paying for this. 55 cents away from what it is right now, and I think I'll catch it. It's if it goes down another point, another dollar or something. Remember, Intel will go down again, probably upcoming week. You know, it won't stop at 49. It'll probably go down to 48, 47. So I start building my positions at that point, and you know, I cash out when I see some greens there. Okay, so what else we have in here? My Peloton right here. I can cash out, as I said. TGX, I'm building positions. Eli Lilly, okay, it's a little too expensive. I'm not going to go. I know Johnson & Johnson, I was going to buy some. I'd like to add to my exact science position right here. Okay, let's see what we have in here. EXAS. I'd like to buy 10 more shares at 95. Yep, 95 is good. We're playing it very cautiously. I haven't been too generous anyway. I think 95 is even too much. Okay, so let's see what we have in here. Yep, it's an industrial day. I'd like to pick up the Honeywell, but it is, I guess the earning wasn't all that, so it's giving some back. Let me see where Honeywell is. No, it's not there. Okay, ARC is another one of my favorite. I'd like to pick up, but I'll wait. I will wait for the ARC to drop a little bit more. Sunrun is a good company. Let's wait. We got lift in our schedule. Got Southwest. Logi. Yeah, I'd like to pick up some more Logi. Okay. Oh. Logi. There is no rush in trading. Trading is all about being patient. See, 89.68, 89.86, and it's not far away from the day high. So it means that, yes, it is within this range. So I think 89.60 is a good possibility. Then again, if you miss it, you miss it. Not a big deal. Don't go crazy. You see, in this business, you never say, I should have. There's no such a thing as should have done this. No. You're doing what you're doing. This is the way it's got to get done. You stay within the parameters. You stay within the guidelines and what you should do. If you go outside those guidelines, yes, you're screwed. And don't say, I should have. No, I should have. This is it. This is the way you're going to do things. You execute, you live with it. But if you execute the right way, you'll be fine. Now, granted, don't do what I'm doing right now with Boeing, because this is a disease. I've got a disease. Boeing is like, I'm addicted to Boeing. Boeing is like a wife beater. You always want to go back to it. It's a wife that wants to go back to that wife beater and get beat up. This is what's happening to me with my Boeing. For some reason, I am always getting attracted to it. You shouldn't do that. You should have a small position on Boeing, like maybe 50 shares or something. But no way it should have over 900 shares of Boeing. That's absolutely sick and crazy. Put in all your portfolio towards almost 80% of it towards one company. It's a mistake. So it's the mistake. I like to have this mistake on my portfolio, which I'm going to show you what happens when you make this kind of mistake, what the reward, I don't necessarily want to call it a mistake. I want to call it a risk reward. the risks are extremely high, the rewards are even higher. So, this is what I'm doing in terms of Boeing. If Boeing wasn't in my portfolio here, my portfolio is extremely safe. I mean, so safe, it's like boring safe. You will fall asleep looking at my portfolio because I've got very small positions of everything, but never 911 shares of this guy. So small movement of Boeing, I'm up $2,000. It doesn't mean anything because Boeing goes down 5 points, I'm down $5,000. So you wouldn't want to do that. What I like to do is if it goes up a little bit more, I'm going to start writing calls against it. Some projections and some income on top of it. Got it? Okay. So I think today's session is pretty much again as another one of those sessions that we're just buying. We don't want to buy on an up day. We want to kind of like just sit back and see what the market is doing. I do like to sell the LRCX. I'm going to cover it because it looks like it's on its way up. No reason to hold it. I'm going to cover that, and I'm going to go long on that. LRCX. I'm going to go do 2 shares long on that instead of 1. It's about 100 points away from 52-week high. So it may give me a couple of dollars. So I'm going to just sit on that for a while for now. Okay, what else we have? I think we covered everything. Yep, look. No, that's Heather. And anything else worth buying? No, I don't think so. Spotify, I'd like to start touching it, but it's a little too early. You know what? Why not? Let's just buy 10 shares of it. It's not going to hurt me. Spotify, 10 shares. I'm going to go 249 on it if I catch it. And that's all, folks. Go do what you got to do. See you later.